All right, so the Star Wars Classic Collection was just announced, and I'm quite worried about it, mainly for two reasons. And we'll get into it right now, starting with the first reason. The first reason is because of the servers. This studio developing this game is it's not a major studio. They usually create remasters or remakes of games. I believe they did the Tomb Raider 1 and 2 remake. So they're not known for big multiplayer games. And Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 are cult classics. They're going to have a lot of people buy it on day one and try to play it online with 64 player battles. And I don't think it is going to do well online, at least in the first few months with the servers. Number two, the player base. There have been a lot of remakes and remasters of popular multiplayer games. What comes to my mind is Gears of War Ultimate Edition. It was a remake of Gears 1. That multiplayer died pretty quick, even though a lot of people really did like it. Halo Master Chief Collection, it has no issues. It has all the games. A lot of people speak highly about it now, but I don't know anyone who plays it. And I'm sure there's many, many more examples of remakes that just no one plays the multiplayer anymore. But to go back on the server issue, these games need to come out and have no server issues at the start because a lot of them, like Battlefield 4, Battlefield 2042, these games, it's 2042 or 2044, I forget. These games come out with server issues and it just fucks their whole, it just messes up their entire, it just ruins the entire game and the player base dies quickly. A new one that's right now, Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 just came out. Apparently, it's very good. I haven't played it yet, but it has a bunch of server issues, and the player base will just go away. All right. So those two reasons are why I'm very worried about the player base in Star Wars, the Classic Collection. Now, going on to the other issues with this game. So, the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection will basically kill off EA's Battlefront 2 that was released in 2017. Now, I know that game doesn't have a very big population. They probably see it doesn't have a big population. They probably see that they're not making any more money off of it. So their Lucasfilm is now saying, yeah, just release this game now. But it will kill off whatever players the old Star Wars Battlefronts have left. Now, maybe a few months or so, if this game server sucks and people are feeling like this is actually a very outdated game, it's not as fun as I remembered as a kid, they might go back to playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. But or they just might not play any Battlefront altogether until they make a Star Wars Battlefront 3 that doesn't have microtransactions and is actually good. And I'm not saying Star Wars Battlefront 2 from EA is bad. Like the gameplay is good, the graphics are good. It's just I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the maps. I don't like how they have AI. I think they should have no AI bots. They should have no bots whatsoever. It should all be human players. All right, so that's why I think this game might struggle a little bit. The servers and the player base just going away after a little while. Now we're going to get into what is all included in this game because this is also another reason why I'm a little bit worried is because I don't think much like this game isn't really improved at all. It's probably just ported from the PC or something. It looks exactly identical to the Xbox or PS2 versions. All they're doing is taking some maps from the first Battlefront and letting you play on those maps in the second Battlefront, and then taking maps from the second Battlefront and letting you play on the first Battlefront with those maps. And then using some game modes like Hero Assault, adding some Jedis like Kit Fisto, and letting you play on other maps. I think all the maps like Cloud City, platforms, and but you're already able to play on Cloud City before on modded Battlefront. I've seen many gameplay videos playing as Kit Fisto on Cloud City. But so I'm going to now go into what is all added in Star Wars the Battlefront. I can't even say the name right. Star Wars Battlefront the Classic Collection. Yeah, I don't like that name. Um, So if you're interested to hear what is all added, you can go ahead and stay. If not, you can click out of the video. So yeah, Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection coming March 14th. And I like how they did that. I like how they announce it, and then right after announcing it, they're already saying, yeah, it's out in like 3 weeks. I think that's really great. I don't like games that announce something, but it comes out years later, like GTA 6 announced, well, it's like late 2023 or early 2024, and then they're like, it'll be out at the end of 2025. It's like, I don't care then. I don't care. And then I know people who are talking about it as if like it's coming out soon. I got to save up for it's coming out in 2 years after the announcement. Anyway, grab your gear and your controller, soldiers. It's time to return to the battlefront. So and Lucasfilm Games revealed, and Asper is the developer. So they revealed Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, which will see the beloved Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2 introduced to a new generation coming March 14th. It's going to be $35, which is nice, but also that it's only $35 worries me how much they actually added to the game. So it features restored online play for up to 64 players, expansions to Hero Assault mode, and all previously released bonus content for both titles. Steam users will also enjoy Steam Deck support. All right, so 64 players, that means 32 versus 32. Hopefully it works out. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection includes a galaxy of content inspired by the original and prequel trilogies, from famous battles across episodes 1 through 6 to playable heroes and villains like Asajj Ventress and Darth Vader, and more, to unique modes and challenges. See below for a full breakdown of what to look forward, including previously console exclusive extras now included on all platforms. So Star Wars Battlefront Classic, the bonus map is Jabba's Palace, which was in Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic, the bonus maps are Bespin, Cloud City, Renvar Harbor, Renvar Citadel, and Yavin 4 Arena. I was saying the planets and then the map. So there's only Cloud City, Harbor, Citadel, and Arena. So 4 maps. So they're in Battlefront 2, and they were previously, I believe, Battlefront 1 maps. So you see, they're not even making maps. They're just adding them to Battlefront 2, just copying and pasting it over. And Yavin 4 Arena, I remember that map. I remember Yavin 4 Arena. Well, I remember all these maps. And then they added Kit Fisto and Asajj Ventress. So traverse the galaxy in campaign mode and Galactic Conquest. So you'll have both campaigns from both games and Galactic Conquest. I don't really care about the Galactic Conquest or the campaign modes, because something with these Battlefront games is that they're too easy and you have no challenge, and I don't like challenging games. That's why anytime as a kid when I played against my friends, we'd always say, oh, I'm the best, I'm gonna kill you, like I'm like probably the #1 player in the world. It's because we each would get 40 kills each game, because it's just the AI sucked and we thought we were gods, but it's really just the AI sucked. So Galactic Conquest and the campaign modes I do not care about. So 64 player online support. I see we have Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi on Naboo. Right, expanded Hero Assault. For the first time ever, Hero Assault is playable on all ground maps, including Death Star, Kashyyyk, Kamino, and Naboo. Fight with heroes: Mace Windu, Yoda, Luke Skywalker, and many others. Battle with villains: Darth Maul, General Grievous, Darth Vader, and many others. And that's it. Wow. So, yeah, that is it, guys. So, incorporate elements of strategy and stand among the most people. I don't know why they say Battlefront 1 and 2 incorporate elements of strategy. They do talk about strategy in these games a lot, where it's not that much strategy. It's basically just conquest from Battlefield, and you're just running around collecting the posts. There's not much strategy to it. So yeah, that's all they added, guys. They're taking a couple maps from the first game and putting it into the second game, and a couple maps from the second game, putting it into the first game, and adding 2 Jedi for the second game and adding more maps that you can play those Jedi on for the Jedi Assault or Hero Assault. Um, and that's it. That's all they did. No wonder it's $35. This can be if this game comes out and it runs flawlessly and it's 32 versus 32 real players, flawless, no lag, it'll be worth it, maybe. My worry is because back then when they developed these games, like came out 2004, 2005, my worry is everyone's going to just be a sniper because these maps weren't developed with a lot of cover, thinking real players against real players will just use the sniper class. So what'll happen is you're going to be on a map like Hoth or Geonosis, and everyone's going to be out in the distance with a freaking sniper rifle, and they're just gonna pick you off every second. Like every second you're just gonna get hit. And I don't know, I really want to try this game though, just because of that. I want to try this game. I want to jump into a big open map like Camino, Hoth, and see if I get sniped. Because Battlefront from EA, there's a lot of cover. Not everyone uses a sniper. I don't even know if you can, like, you have a sniper, but it's not a regular sniper. It's like a one shot. I forget, but I know it was balanced in some way. So yeah, there's not a lot of added content between the server support and the player base maybe dying off because of either bad server support or they just realize the game is outdated. And the player base will be nothing, and you might be playing against AI mostly. That's why I am worried about this game. So I don't know. So since they just announced it, and then they say, oh, it comes out 3 weeks later and it's only $30. They didn't make a huge deal about it. It's like they don't want to hype it up too much because they know this game is just a money grab. I don't know. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and be one of the first few subscribers to my new channel. All right, see ya.